What's happening, you guys? Welcome back. Sunday afternoon. Hope you guys are having a good weekend. Man, it's been a good one. Got a lot of miles in today, and just love the grind, man. Just love the grind. And I think we clocked in about 14 and a half miles today. So it was a good day. I wanted to, after yesterday's video, and thanks for watching it and being here. I really appreciate it. We're here to honestly just help people out, man. A lot of channels will focus on one thing. I like to focus on everything, mainly because I've learned a lot in life. I've been around for a while, and I've learned a lot of things. So all I really want to do here is just share with you guys what I've learned and pass on some information that could help benefit your life and not destroy your life. So, that thing's gonna have to charge. I got my phone. I'm gonna share with you guys some things that I do in my life that fit me. And maybe this will help you get ideas to add some things or maybe take away some things in your life that, let's see here, that are going to benefit you. And, maybe you can take away some things that are harming you. And I'll get into some of this stuff, and we'll go over kind of what I have here. So this is the Knights of Christ Training Academy, by the way. And thank you for being here. I really, really appreciate it. So let's start, okay? Now, I'm not... there were some people leaving comments that, more like accusations of, the way that I look and just kind of what I do. It doesn't even really make any sense to me. Somebody said that I was taking steroids, and another person said that, God bless these people. I got nothing against them. Maybe they're just pissed off and upset at something. I don't know what it is, but it don't bother me. But I kind of just wanted to address some of the things that I do in my life that help me stay healthy and fit and energized and pumped. You guys, I ran 14 and a half miles today. Walked my dogs for a mile and a half. This is just what I do. And at 47 years old, I don't take testosterone therapy. I don't take steroids. I am on no medications whatsoever. God bless our Holy Father in heaven. Thank you so much for blessing me with your food from this earth that we get to enjoy. Honestly, that's all I do. Now, I'll give you guys some of the supplements that I take, and this is on a daily basis what I do, okay? So I think what we'll start with is the Heart and Soil stuff. Now, if you guys haven't heard of this stuff, it's Heart and Soil is the brand, and this right here is the fire starter. Now, in order to get it 100% right, and this is for men right here. I'm not sure if women can take this. I do know that Heart and Soil also has a line for women. This is obviously for men. I'm not trying to turn into a woman, so I don't take no estrogen, whatever type stuff. So send it. Okay, so the fire starter, what I just went over, it provides vital nutrients and peptides to support fat burning, appetite control, and nutrient absorption. It's grass-fed and finished perinephric kidney fat, which this is all from grass-fed, grass-finished cows in New Zealand. Rendered at low temperatures to preserve nutrients and efficacy, which is real important because if it gets too hot, it kills everything. Well, 90% of it. Improves absorption of fat-soluble vitamins found in organs. Okay? That's fire starter. I recommend that for men. If you're out there getting after it and you're doing your thing, man, I can't recommend this stuff enough. I love it. So the other one that I take is George St. Pierre's Warrior, okay? Get a good close-up of that. That's what I take too. Now, this stuff, this is heartandsoil.com, by the way, you guys. And no, they don't sponsor me, dude. I know who Paul Saladino is. I watch a lot of his stuff. He's helped me a lot in changing some things up in my life to get me where I need to go, because I'm a high energy guy. I run a lot of miles every single week. I think I'm averaging about 90 something miles per week. So I need stuff like this. I don't take no synthetic nothing. I am not as clean as it gets, but I'm pretty dang clean. So the Warrior, this stuff here is it's obviously from one of the greatest pound for pound MMA fighters of all time. It's George St. Pierre. You guys know who he is. So it's got 2 powerful organs, 12 plus powerful nutrients, 100% grass-fed, grass-finished heart and liver. Foundational support for all warriors, okay? So it's got your nutrient-rich organs in it. So what it does is it supports energy production at a cellular level and is rich in the nutrients your body needs to generate energy when you need it most, okay? So, and I can feel this stuff. The cool thing about this line of vitamins is that you can feel it. You actually feel the stuff working, all right? Gain the strength of a warrior. I know they're trying to pump it, Georges St. Pierre, you know, and everybody wants to be a warrior. Warriors rise, man. You know, that's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to be clean and healthy. We're sick and tired of the Cheetos. We're sick and tired of all the crap that they try to shove down our throats. They want to control you and make you submit. That's what they want. As long as they keep you in debt, they keep you overweight, you are easily controlled. We're about finding our peace and our freedom through Jesus Christ, number 1, through health, number 2, and, you know, sex life and all that stuff falls into these categories. So, you know, whatever. I'm not against that. So just throwing that out there. Okay, so recover to fight another day. It's got essential nutrients that speed up recovery. Oh, and the rich in peptides and amino acids necessary for muscle growth to give you the strength of a warrior. Look, this stuff works. You guys, you men, start taking this stuff. Stop stuffing your face with calories all the time. These 2 things right here will help you not be so hungry all the time, all right? And when you start eating healthy, your body doesn't crave all that sugar, the cake, the ice cream, all this crap that you want to eat. Trust me, I want to eat it too, but I say no. I don't, you know, if I'm going to have something, it's going to be later in the evening after a good, healthy dinner. That's it. Okay, so the next one we have here, this one's called Whole Package. Now this one, it's regenerative is what it is. So let's scroll down here. Okay, we got Whole Package. Here we go. And I'm reading it directly off of the website, so I don't give you any false information. He doesn't sponsor me, dude. I got nothing to do with it. And honestly, I don't want it anyway. Actually, no, I would take it. Okay, so our Whole Package supplement, this stuff right here is what you want, you guys. You men, you want to start taking this. Whole Package supplement is packed with vital nutrients and peptides to provide support for exercise performance, hormone production, and sexual health. Okay. Grass-fed and grass-finished testicle, liver, and whole blood extract. Improved nutrient absorption compared to synthetic alternatives. We don't want synthetic. That's why I pay the extra money for this stuff every month. Strategic support for reproductive health and performance. Amen. I love this stuff, you guys. Dude, this stuff is so awesome. So basically, they have a subscription that you can do every month. I'm on it, and you save about 15-20%. That's worth it for me. And what else I do is protection, okay? I'm a big gun guy, Second Amendment guy, and I love the dude in the comments. You can't be a Christian and shoot guns. Yes, I can. There's nothing against shooting guns. and protecting yourself and your family and your friends. I'm not going to lie down and let someone come into my house, rape my wife, and take everything I have, kill my animals. Not going to happen. That's why we train the way we train, tactically, physically. You know, you got to learn how to fight with a firearm the way you got to learn how to fight boxing. Okay? Kickboxing, jiu-jitsu, whatever you're going to get into. I've been doing kickboxing for, like 15 years now. And I got in some of it yesterday, which felt freaking great. I love bobbing and weaving. I love combinations, man. And I was just getting it yesterday. It was fantastic. So I support that type of stuff. Protection in this crazy world, man. Sorry, but I'm going to run with it. And whatever you say about what I'm doing, whatever, it's all good. You don't have to shoot guns. You can be a liberal Christian. Go ahead. It doesn't affect me and the followers of this channel whatsoever. What I'd like everybody to realize is that you have a Second Amendment. You have the freedom to make your health choices and your self-defense choices. Look, as long as we're not out hurting anybody and we're obeying the law, we're going to be just fine. Open your Bible and read. Don't judge everybody. If you're going to sit here and judge me, you can do whatever you want. You are not the judge. The one in heaven, our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, amen, and God bless his holy name, is in charge. You are not, and I am not. We're nothing close to him, okay? Oh, man. Okay, so one other thing I take is riboflavin vitamin B2. Okay, now this is personal. I take this because back in 2019, I started getting migraines, and they suck. And so this helps 110%. And this is the brand I get. It works for me. If whatever, if you have migraines or whatever, or any kind of other, something going on, you want to try that. I'm not a health professional, you guys. I'm just giving you what I'm doing. I'm not a doctor. Look, you're going to have to make your own decisions. I'm just giving you some information. This is a magnesium sleep aid. This stuff right here, dude, I mean, I'll tell you what. This stuff, it's made by, oh, geez, they didn't even put the name on here. Oh, Black Forest Magnesium Sleep Aid, melatonin free. It's got the 3-in-8, the theanine, apigenin, ashwagandha, and vitamin D3 and magnesium L, 3-in-8. For sleep and mood. Now, this stuff, dude, I'm telling you, this is great. And I'll tell you why it's great. So if you've got like recurring thoughts and, you're always thinking and ruminating on a certain thing, ever since I started taking this, dude, all that's wasted and gone. It doesn't even come into my thought pattern anymore. I'm not ruminating. I'm just chilling out. And I take this in the morning with food. This stuff right here, excellent. Highly recommend. Okay. I drink raw milk. I'm fortunate enough to have a very, very good, solid woman. She lives in Fresno, and she brings up this raw milk for me every time she comes and visits. Now, I'm going to have to get her to stock up about 20 things of this because I can put it in my freezer because she's going to be up here for a while, and I'm going to need my milk, if you know what I'm saying. So raw milk, excellent for your gut, excellent for overall health. This is what you want to drink. If you can't get raw milk, get something as close as you possibly can to raw milk. You're probably not going to find it easy. If you search for it, you possibly could. Find out if your state actually allows raw milk, which I think every state should. And, I'm in Nevada, supposedly a free state, right? They won't allow raw milk into this state. And I'm sick and tired of politicians getting in the way of my and yours health. I cannot stand these people, dude. They drive me nuts. Don't worry about what's right for me. You worry about what's right for you, and let us, the population of a state, decide what we want in our state. Plain and simple. Stop passing laws that restrict us from getting healthier. You politicians, any of you guys watching this, you're in the way. Get the hell out of the way and let us do what we need to do for our health. Stop trying to poison us with fluoride. Stop. It's over. We're going to boot you out of office or remove you if you keep getting in the way of our health. It's time to just let it all go. Whatever you think as a person, you need to put that aside and represent the people is what you need to do. Okay. Little rant there. All right. Grass-fed, grass-finished beef. This is what I'm having for dinner. I highly recommend grass-fed, grass-finished beef for a number of reasons. You're getting pure protein. You're getting the fats you need to get through the day, and you're getting a lot of the acids that you need in that meat to get you through every day and the next day even. So it's a good protein source. I love that stuff. It's organic. And yeah, I think all men should be eating red meat. Chicken, it's got too much linoleic acid in it. I would stay away from chicken. I mean, if you can find the good chicken, the good healthy chicken, free range, pure chicken that are out eating bugs and, you know, not eating corn and soy, I would run it. And look, I wasn't hating on fish yesterday. I'm just saying most fish is farmed. So why even, I mean, if you can afford it and buy it, go ahead. I'm not hating on fish, dude. If I were in Alaska or something and I caught a salmon, I'd probably eat it right there because that's pure right out of the river. Okay. Lineage Provisions, 100% organic raw honey. I'm a huge fan of this. I love this stuff, and I will always drink it. Not drink it, but I will always eat the stuff. I either put it on like a healthy rye bread or a sourdough or just in oatmeal. Even in my shakes in the morning, I do a shake almost every single day, and I'll add the honey or raw maple syrup to it. Rocks for me. And plus, this stuff, let's see here. I mean, you can look up the benefits of honey. Actually, let's do that right now. Let's do a quick little search. Benefits of honey. Of raw honey. Benefits of raw honey. Look at that. Okay. Check this out. Okay. Here's what it says. Man, I love this stuff. I want to actually go eat honeycomb. I love honey so much. Raw honey offers numerous health benefits, including boosting the immune system. Now, before I read on anymore, you want to make sure you're getting a good raw organic honey, okay? If you can get your honey organic, raw, and local, the better. But make sure they're not using glyphosate on any of the stuff that the bees are pollinating, okay? It's very important that you know that. Glyphosate and honey, in all the store-bought stuff, most of it, a lot of it is toxic. It's got the glyphosate, the bees, that's what they're eating, and they're spreading it, and it gets into the honey. It's disgusting. You don't want to do that, okay? You want to buy something raw and local and organic. Promoting digestive health and aiding in wound healing. It also provides antioxidants, anti-inflammatory properties, and may even contribute to better heart health. I think it does. Immune system support. Raw honey contains antimicrobial and antioxidant compounds that can strengthen the immune system. It does. Not can, it does. Digestive health. Here we go, guys. You guys with stomach problems, gut problems, it's what you're eating. Raw honey's antibacterial properties can accelerate wound healing and provide a protective barrier when applied topically. Stuff's amazing. Digestive health. It acts as a prebiotic, supporting the growth of beneficial gut bacteria and potentially alleviating digestive issues like constipation or like, you've got like some kind of gut issue you just ate and, who knows what you ate. You got to start questioning what you're eating. As you're looking at all this stuff and as I'm going over it, question what you're eating. It's really important you do that for health, man. Longevity health too. You got to start now to reap the benefits later and for the rest of your life. Antioxidant rich. Raw honey is packed with antioxidants, including flavonoids and phenolic acids. I don't know what those are, which protect against oxidative stress. I know what that is. You don't want oxidative stress and inflammation. Inflammation's a huge deal in our country when it comes to diet because most of the foods in the grocery store that people buy are highly inflammatory. Soda, chips, anything with oils in it like seed oils, garbage, dude, dyes, all that crap. You want to eat whole foods. Heart health, amazing. Heart health being the number one issue in this country. This is important. Listen to this. Some studies suggest that raw honey may help lower blood pressure, improve blood fat levels, and protect against heart disease. Not can, does. This is God's natural healer right here. Potential for asthma relief. I mean, I could go on and on. Cough suppressant, anti-inflammatory, skin health, energy boost. Bro, you eat some of this stuff on a run, you have like a tablespoon, boom, you're on fire, dude. Okay, next. I cook with raw organic ghee, grass-fed, this is clarified butter. All the fat's just basically removed from this stuff. And I cook with this. I even put it on toast. It's great. Spindrift, I always get my spindrifts in. They're not 100% healthy, but you know what? I like them, and I'm not going to stop drinking them. So, when it comes to coffee, this is layered superfood, instant latte, coffee creamer, and adaptogens. Okay, now you guys can do the research on, these mushrooms if you want. It's got lion's mane, supports cognition and mood. Chaga mushroom. Chaga's chemistry showcases antioxidant power. Maitake mushroom strengthens and supports immune function. Cordyceps mushroom. Loved by endurance performers for its ability to elevate energy. Yes, this is the stuff you want, man. I'm not sponsored by any of these people. They've never reached out to me. I don't pump anything I'm not going to recommend, all right? And can you guys please leave in the comments, if this company is anti-Second Amendment, can you please let me know and send me a link of an article or some kind of information? Because if that's the case, I will take a video and post it on YouTube of me shooting this thing with an AR-10 or a shotgun. Or maybe even this pistol. That would piss me off because I've supported this company. I buy their mugs. I don't buy their coffee. I don't like coffee. Here's another thing about coffee, you guys. So I would say roughly about 90% of the beans coming into our country are double roasted. That means most of those beans are burnt, okay? Now, when you have burnt coffee, that means that when you cook that coffee, you're going to have very acidic coffee. That can lead to inflammation. When you have an acidic environment in your body, you're making it a dwelling place for disease, okay? Dis-ease, right? So if you're a regular coffee drinker, you want to make sure that the coffee that you're buying is from a reputable source. It's been tested. It's pH balanced, alkaline, not acidic. Okay. Why I drink this stuff is because it's got organic. What is it? It's the freeze dried coffee. I forget. It's like Peruvian or I forget the name of the coffee, but it's super high quality organic coffee. You know, this stuff has coconut milk powder, coconut sugar, freeze-dried coffee, lion's mane. I've read the mushrooms and coconut. You know, this stuff is so killer. I'm in love with it. Okay, what I add to my coffee is this. This is not sugar, but this is cacao butter wafers, and they're organic, non-GMO, certified organic, non-GMO, yeah. Terrasol Superfoods, I buy this on Amazon, and I put 2 wafers in my coffee for a little bit of extra fat. I mean, I'm a big runner, and this stuff tastes great. It's a really nice, cool addition to the Laird Hamilton coffee. Now, you could, if you're a regular coffee drinker too, you could add this stuff. You get some extra fat in your coffee. Why not just do it right? Like if you're gonna have some coffee, I mean, coffee's kind of gross. If you make it right, it's good. But most coffee in this country sucks. If you add a little bit of this, or even a little bit of this as a creamer, you're gonna be rocking and rolling, man. And this stuff's super healthy. There's no sugar in this stuff. In cacao butter, you wanna make sure, but you're buying it organic, and that's it. Okay. I'm a big fruit guy. You can ask my woman, and in fact, I want my woman to comment on this video. This is a really good sized watermelon, man. This, or not watermelon, but pineapple. Pineapple, strawberries, blackberries, blueberries, bananas, mangoes, pears, apples. I'm a big fan of that stuff. I am in love with fruit, man. I could eat this stuff. I mean, I just want to tear this thing open and just start eating it. So good for you. Whole Foods, rock and roll, man. I love it. So I stick to a lot of fruit, especially in the morning. In the evening, I'm tapered off. I'm not eating too much fruit. I'm looking to just recover, and how you can recover is stuff like this. You know, zucchini squash, broccoli, Whole Foods, you name it. Stick to Whole Foods, right? So if it's got one ingredient, eat it, okay? Now, I know that the coffee here isn't one ingredient and whatever, but this stuff is the healthiest in the world you can buy, Laird Superfood Coffee. Okay, for a recovery, what I use is when you run 13, 14 miles, or even 10 miles, you're gonna need a good high quality electrolyte powder. And this is Dr. Berg's electrolyte powder. It's got a lot of good stuff in it, man. I mean, it's got your calcium, your iron, your magnesium, your chloride, your sodium, potassium, some trace minerals. Dude, this stuff is really, really good. I buy it on Amazon, and that's kind of what I do. So, okay, what's next? Okay, so salt. Salt's a big deal. I found out about this salt on the Sean Ryan show. Gary Brecka, who helped Dana White recover from his toxic way of life and gave him a new life, he recommended this mineral salt. Now, this is the highest quality good salt I have ever had in my life. This stuff is so great. I mean, you could just eat the stuff out of the bag, no problem. Let's just read a little bit about it. So this is called Baja Gold. Baja Gold. Okay. Baja Gold mineral sea salt is a nutrient-rich, unrefined sea salt naturally harvested from the Sea of Cortez. Baja Gold features a comprehensive mineral and trace element profile for enhanced taste and improved vitality. Yeah, it's just, you can put it on all your, you can put it in your food. What I do in the morning is I add some of this stuff to water. I add about a pinch, so I'll pinch it, put it in some water, and I'll pound the water, and you got all your 14 minerals right there. Okay, so, that kind of about does it. I'm going to try to enjoy the rest of my Sunday. You guys, this is just, you don't have to have testosterone supplements. You don't have to get on TRT. You don't need to do any of that. You need to If you're going to lift weights, that's going to help you. If you're going to run, that's going to help you. Your diet is, you need a good diet and you need healthy exercise, okay? You don't need to be a super grinder, but you need to exercise and get your blood flowing. Your body wants to move. It wants to move around. So get moving, okay? Diet is a huge part. You want good, clean energy to get you through the day and then help you provide a good night's sleep with your dinner, like your ground beef and, you know, your vegetables and maybe a piece of fruit. And if you want to have like a dessert, dude, have a yogurt with no sugar, no flavoring, just a regular plain yogurt. It'll have all the probiotics in it, and you can add some honey, and you can even, you know, add some maple syrup if you want. I wouldn't do both, but you can add the maple syrup or the honey to it and add some fruit to it. That's one of the best desserts in the world, man. So, yeah, man, that's kind of about it. So, thanks for joining me, you guys. I appreciate it. If you guys have any questions, please leave them in the comments. You know, I am an ammunition manufacturer. It's like part-time job now. But I do sell ammunition. So if you guys need any ammo, please reach out to me at lakeshoreammunition@gmail.com, and I'll be sure to get back to you guys in a prompt manner. So anyways, thank you for joining us. If you guys have any questions, what do you leave it in the comments. What do you guys eat? Leave it in the comments. Let's help each other get healthy. If somebody has a question that they don't have an answer to, dude, I'm sure there's plenty of people on this channel that are going to help others in the comments. So leave it in the comments. Like this video, please. Share it to like 3 or 4 people, you guys. We smashed the algorithm yesterday, and I want to smash it again. Knights of Christ Training Academy, you guys. Warriors rise to all occasions and conquer business on the daily. We crush everything. That's what we need in this country, man. I look around, man, and I see soft people everywhere. We want to create a strong mentality, a strong society, faith-filled, Jesus Christ-filled. Man, that man right there, I'll tell you what, he sure did do a lot for us. And we shouldn't spit in Jesus' face. We should embrace him, love him like he loves us, have mercy on others, and bless others, and forgive, and move on, and don't have any kind of hate in your heart. Don't have any anger. I know it's hard, you guys. I struggle too, bro, but we need to help encourage each other to get off that path, because that path leads down to destruction. Let's do this. Let's rock and roll. Like I said, leave it in the comments, man. I'm out of here. Take care. Later.